interesting question because with the knee pain, we're looking at a joint that is designed to be stable. And the joints directly above and below the knee, the hip and the ankle and the foot joint, are all joints designed to be mobile. With the sedentary lifestyle that we lead, sitting in front of a computer a lot, driving, sitting at home on the couch, wherever you are, when you sit a lot, you begin to tighten up your hips. And that hip complex is supposed to be mobile. And when we lose mobility in the mobile joints that are above and below a stable joint like the knee joint, it causes that joint to have to be more mobile than it should be. And that's where we begin to see problems, is when it is forced to do something that it was not designed to do. Anatomy plays another role, especially for women. There's something called the Q angle. It's the angle of the upper leg bone, which is considered the femur. It is the angle at which it leaves the hip and travels down and connects to the lower leg bone, which is the tibia. The wider the angle or the wider the hips, the more pressure it puts on the inside of the knee. Also, weakness in front of the body versus in back of the body. So usually what happens is that we become very tight and strong in front of the body. In the back of the body, the posterior chain becomes very weak. So we don't have that balance and that supporting factor there. So that's one thing we begin to address. And shoes, believe it or not, shoe attire can play a large role. If your shoe attire begins to lock up your ankle and foot joint and not allow it to move or conform to the ground like it was designed to do, it often pushes our foot out, and it makes that joint not as mobile as it should be as well, which is again going to cause the knee joint to become more mobile and cause more pain.